Am I good? Jaden, you love me? Love you too.
Yo, 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 yo. My shit Gucci.
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Uh, Police came here for a few different reasons, but one of them was like my dogs got out and went over to my neighbor's house and like tore some shit up and some other shit, but nothing too crazy. But I'm here. All right, you want me to play it again?
Nah, that shit happened one time. I was in Florida. Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes people be seeing your animals out and they don't be saying nothing. Like they low key be wanting you to lose your pet. To y'all niggas, fuck you. Like what the fuck? Tell me if my motherfucking pet went out the door.
Mustard. Nah, chill. Welcome though. Okay. All right. We'll have some, some further conversations about the album, what it means, what is everybody saying about it. I pretty much gave a good breakdown of how I feel about the album. I'm kind of watching everybody give their feedback about the album. It's kind of polarizing right now, but also I'm kind of judging the temperature. Trying to judge the temperature of. Let me put the screen up.
I ain't judging no temperature. That album was, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. Kendrick could have kept it. For all that, like I feel like he the only artist that doubled back at the wrong time. He should have let the beef die out and just let shit like be. Like now you got to beef with Lil Wayne and win. That's how I'm looking at it in my eyes. Like if you don't beat Lil Wayne, Drake fake could finish you off. So like I don't know, I feel like he shot himself in the foot with that one. Like just the whole album, because it's like he was probably trying to go for like the Black Panther type shit. Like you know how he released the album before the Black Panther. So like before the Super Bowl, he kind of want to release the album type shit. But I don't know if it's gonna work out in his favor, you know. And RP to him, but his album definitely took a rise after the old boy passed away from Black Panther. So we're gonna see true numbers from Kendrick right now. Like if he really pulling what people saying he is. That's just my opinion.
How many people are really like tapped in and really give a fuck, right? So I've been on Twitter trying to catch a vibe of it. Kai Cenat's trending. Nicki Minaj, J. Cole, Khalid. We'll talk about Khalid in a second. Not Like Us is trending, but GNX is trending too. GNX is trending. I looked at Kendrick's tweets, and I guess I'm just like metric watching as well. And this definitely had more likes, and has more likes than his Super Bowl announcement, and about half the views already, which is only in about like a couple of hours. So who knows, right? Who knows? Who knows? We're gonna see how this album ends up doing. I actually think it's gonna do like 405,000. Yeah, I think around 400,000.
It's gonna do big numbers because it's just Kendrick Lamar's newest album. And you know how long we've been waiting for it? Like I listen to it. And I'm not really a Kendrick Lamar fan. Like if J. Cole drop an album, I'll go listen to it. Cause you feel me? Those are like timeless pieces. That's how I'm looking at it. He gonna probably have a couple gems that hit the top 10 billboards, maybe top 20, top 30 for sure. But like that's how I'm looking at Kendrick release. Like, yeah, it's gonna do big like Uzi, for example. Uzi did far better in the units and selling numbers than a lot of artists out right now. You feel me? But Uzi, to the caliber he placed himself as, ain't that good as he used to be, if that makes sense, right? Kendrick now gotta face himself in the mirror. Like, is your album right now compared to all of your previous albums? And I'm pretty sure it's not. But we're gonna let the Kendrick haters be the judge of that, because I'm pretty sure it's not.
For me, anything over 300 is a win for him. Because that just shows what did Mr. Morale in the Big Steppers. What did that first week sales?
I think
First, yeah, he did
250.
295.
Yeah, you feel
First,
me? Like I'm not bugging. I was at least 30 off, but
if you could
250 what I
finally just drop
said,
an
but
album, no announcement, no nothing, right?
yeah.
I I called my people, my little snitches over there, and I said, "Why y'all ain't tell me last week Kendrick was dropping?" I was mad, and I love getting mad at labels because I tax them. That's all I do. Okay, that's all act is good for. Okay, talk shit about labels, tax them, move on with life. So I'm like, "Why y'all ain't tell me?" Okay, and they said Kendrick turned it in this morning. And I was like, okay, that kind of makes some sense. So apparently Kendrick
That's
turned in this
wild.
album this morning. Okay. And
First, before we get into the hate, you know how much pull you gotta have to just walk in and be like, yo, drop it right now? Like, you feel me? Like, I know it's gonna be, is it good or not? But like, yo, bruh, Kendrick really just walked in there and said, yo, drop this right now. So, but let's give it some time for it to really hit. Like, I feel like some albums, give it a week. Give it a week and we could judge Kendrick. Right now, just live off the hype that it already got type shit. Thank y'all for
yeah,
tuning in,
that's
by the
what I've
way.
been dealing with a
Make
lot
sure y'all like,
lately.
comment, and
So
subscribe.
apparently the label didn't know. They've had some talks with PG Lang, but it just kind of came out today. So dope. Came in that. Okay, what do y'all feel about the album now? I think we did a poll about it. The poll overwhelmingly, from what I saw, was that people thought it was better, or people thought it was on the side of good, not trash. Is it memorable? I don't know. Is it changing the landscape of things? I don't know. I do think he threw a bunch of alley oops. I think that's kind of cool. Um, yeah, I mean, shit.
I think it was California. Like, and I don't think we given enough credit to how much like sauce Kendrick got out here. Like he got everyone to rally in Cali, you feel me? So most of the numbers is probably coming from the same people that was supporting not like us. So he ain't just throw an alley oop. He put Cali on the map. Like, let me know if I'm wrong, because California is definitely jumping right now at the fact that he dropped. Like they looking at it like, oh yeah. Like look at what Snoop said the other day. You feel me?
We could go on some blog pages and kind of figure out what people are saying. You want to do that? Let's do that. Fuck it. Let's go to. I don't know. By the way, I'm gonna be honest with you. So like, I guess my page is gonna be biased, right? Because like, people are gonna say Drake's my favorite, and people might think like-minded people follow me. So I don't even want to look on my page for his,
I'm gonna change the
you know,
face to
whatever.
put it on the right. Right, hold up.
I kind of want to look at another page. Like,
Right.
what other page
Hold
can I
up.
look at? Chat.
What should we?
Let's look at Rap. Did Rap post about it? Rap should have posted about it, right? I never go to Rap, honestly, but might be a time to go look at them.
No,
Let me
I'm gonna
see.
leave it
Let me
right
see.
here because it's gonna
Internet
block. It's
reacts.
gonna block
Okay,
y'all.
so cool. Let's see what they're saying in the comments over there. How the fuck could this man be in his prime 15 years in? That's positive. Somebody said the most glazed artist of all time. Okay. Somebody said we up. Somebody said we need Cardi. Somebody said rap is bouncing on. It's gonna be a sore throat tomorrow. Somebody said
I don't know if we need Cardi. Cardi just dropped on a burner account. I think music right now is like at a standstill. So a lot of artists that got their fan base is like fake trying to keep their fan base. Everybody leaving their favorite artists. No funny shit.
don't care Cardi. Yeah, rap is a heavy Cardi. I mean, most pages are heavy Cardi. My opinions on this album coming soon. By far his worst album. On a loop. K. Dot Fire. How many Kendrick posts y'all gonna make? I guess they posted early before, right? Generation.
Now the real question is how much people in the comments is K-bots and how much people in the comments is just like Drake bots. Like who really commenting right now? Because even when it comes to like numbers, we not really gonna get accurate numbers when it comes to how much units is getting pushed. We don't really got I guess a solid foundation to prove analytics when it comes to music. So
Album. Cardi album's better on my soul. Album of the last 10 years than this fucking thing. Mustard. Only my opinion. What? Anyway, let's see what people were saying. Are these celebrities? Dead End Hip Hop. I think they're a reaction channel. It says Kendrick fans everywhere. Um, this other person. Is there like any rappers? I do want to see like the rap community and how they kind of like embrace that.
You know why you're not going to hear nothing from the rap community? They know if they say something bad about Kendrick album, they getting flamed. Like, look at the heat Lil Wayne under. And that Lil Wayne like LeBron. Like, he like 40, bro. Leave him alone. Like, no funny shit. Like, he's 40 doing this. Stop giving him impossible challenges, bro. Y'all asking Lil Wayne to go compete against Kendrick Lamar. All he said was he should have been opening center at the Super Bowl in New Orleans because he's been a rapper for a couple years. Now he at the forefront of Kendrick Lamar bullshit beef with Drake. Like, leave this man alone, bro. Like, come on now. Look at this shit.
I'm wondering, does Future show it love? I'm wondering, does the Futures, the Metros, the ASAPs? I mean, how do they process that?
Hey, want to know?
Nah, Future not gonna say nothing because Future threw Metro Boomin under the bus. Future, like he didn't even know no one was beefing.
Early they posted. Somebody said overrated. Somebody said never disappoints. Somebody said Luther is beautiful. Somebody said so good I've almost bust one while pressing play.
Oh, hey,
Praise Cardi got one of
yo.
the greatest songs I've
Hey,
ever heard.
yo.
Album of the year, I don't care. Luther song of the year. Tell you right now, Luther is a hit. A lot of people liking Luther. 2024 ended crazy, dog. At this point, Cardi album is no longer relevant. For my heart rate, just right now from the excitement to go.
Nah, I'm gonna say this right now, right? People were saying album of the year within the first hour, right? Look, respectfully, if the music is even that good, get off that man chopper. You feel me? Because go listen to the music. The album longer than an hour, and I know y'all ain't listened to it. For y'all to be saying album of the year is like bonkers. Shabuzi already lost and he wasn't even nominated. Like that don't say something to y'all. Like get off choppers and start listening to music for what it is. You feel me? Like this not album of the year.
Was back.
I'ma say it.
How it's
It ain't
been.
album
Now
of the year.
that's another thing too. So we didn't
It's
get
not
no
album
YG
of the
on it.
year.
We didn't get no Schoolboy Q
Album of
on
the
it.
week for
Not that
sure.
YG should be on it. Like Schoolboy Q, that's like TDE. And then his cousin is Baby Keem, so we expect Baby Keem to be on it. But no Baby Keem, no J Rock, no Schoolboy Q, no Ab Soul. Right? Cool. Hold on. What the fuck? Hold on. Oh, I'm on Discord on my phone. Anyway, cool. Yeah. Have we seen any rappers react to it? I want to see rappers react to it. Now, I did see Snoop Dogg. Like Snoop Dogg kind of reacted to the line about him, right? So there's a line in there where Snoop literally where he says, Snoop posted TaylorMade. I pray it was the edibles. I couldn't believe it. It was only right for me to let it go, right? And that was on Whacked Out Murals. And then Snoop actually reposted, yo, K Dot, new album Jinx. I'm calling it Jinx, or she has to say GNX. What? It was the edibles. West King. So, Snoop Dogg is kissing the ring, and he's damn near obviously a legend. I seen this. I don't know if this clip was recent. I seen Snoop Dogg supposedly like talking about Kendrick somewhere. Where is that at?
Yo, when he pull up a picture of Snoop Dogg, let me know if I look like him. I'm gonna come closer to the camera.
It's like
I'll be
Snoop
getting that
Dogg
shit a
is
lot.
in like a studio talking about Kendrick, and basically just saying he's the king. Snoop Dogg Kendrick. Let me see if I can find that. This is it right here.
Alright. I'm gonna pose it as Snoop. Wait, you can't get a good picture right there. You definitely can't get a good. If he zoom, if he
He
like
took the throne from
blow
me.
it up, I'll pose it.
That's
Go
what
into
I'm
the
giving.
camera.
He took it. That's why he
Okay.
where he at now.
Okay.
You know, accident why he running this shit and
Yes,
finna get
sir.
Grammys and Super Bowl.
Yes, sir.
He took it from me.
Yes, sir.
Big to say.
You understand what I'm saying? But a real
Yes, sir.
king will honor
Yeah.
the next king.
Yes, sir.
You don't have to kill a king to become a king. Not where we from. It's been passed down like that from generations. From Ice Cube to me to Kendrick to whoever is the one, we pass it down and we don't hate it.
Crazy lineage right there, right?
All right, we're gonna pose it right here because we're gonna do that comparison. Let me know if I look like I'm gonna put it side by side, right? Boom, we right here. Boom. Y'all got good faith. Hold on. Glasses off. Is that twin? Is that twin? Y'all got all y'all stuff. Just let me know if that's twin. Play that and fix my camera.
When 40 get it, when Show get it, when somebody from the Bay get it, all hail the West.
All hell the West. Yeah.
We respect protocol.
West.
Hey, it's interesting. Yeah, I mean, why the fuck would Snoop Dogg care about who's the king of rap on the West? The nigga's in Fortnite. You know what I mean? He's like the things that Snoop Dogg has done. Obviously, just pretty much the most popular rapper, just internationally known, alive. Yeah, why the fuck would he be caring about being called the king of the West in terms of rapping? Especially when, even though Kendrick is not as active, obviously I call him Kawhi, but he's clearly still active and he's putting out music. Yeah.
Nah, Kendrick is their Kawhi of the rap league, bro. That boy don't say nothing, but when he talk, everybody laugh. Y'all remember Kawhi laughing? He horn
He
ass laugh.
announced the dude, right? But it looks like, he's kind of backpedaling off of him posting Taylor Made. He's basically saying, yeah, you're right, Kendrick. I was high. That's the interesting part of how the battle turned out. I feel like there's a lot of people conveniently be like, oh, yeah, you're right. I was tripping. Like, low key, if you ask me, I'm not saying that he was going against Kendrick, but I thought Snoop probably thought Drake at the moment was up. And there's some people in that battle with Drake and Kendrick that were front runners that, when Drake was up, they're like, oh yeah, let me just co-sign him now. And then when Kendrick came back, they're now in an awkward spot. So whatever. All right, good.
I don't know. I think that could second that, but like Snoop and LA got like a weird history. I ain't no LA native, but a lot of LA natives would say like Snoop is not as loved as Kendrick. Like they love Snoop down, don't get me wrong, but as like the hood politics and shit, cause it's all hood politics. Niggas gotta come home. I don't know how what ranking they will place them at. And hey look, I don't do hood politics. I'm a regular civilian, but you feel me? For even for Kendrick to fix his mouth to come at Snoop in our eyes, just know some behind the scenes shit going on for a fact. You know what I'm saying?
Good. Let me see who else has spoken on this. Trying to see if we get any more reactions to this. Where's the other rappers reacting to this shit?
You're not gonna see no rappers reacting.
I ain't gonna lie, the Glazathon is gonna continue though. This is does Kendrick have the craziest 5-tweet timeline of all time? And obviously they're going from Euphoria, Meet the Grams, Not Like a Super Bowl album. I mean, I don't know if that's a tweet timeline as opposed to he only tweets big things that happen.
You know you're reaching when you trying to like use the nigga threads as a way to put him at Hall of Fame. I ain't gonna lie to you, Kendrick. You not in my Hall of Fame, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm from New York. There's a lot of people that better than you in my eyes, and my opinion don't matter. But shit,
And those are the big things that happen.
you a great artist, my nigga.
Let me
Top
see.
five all time though.
Okay.
Mm.
I don't know why I'm on the shade room.
Let me know. Top five all time.
I don't know. I'm trying to get a good feel of it. I feel like it's like so political when it comes to Kendrick, even now. Like the people who like Kendrick, they're like, this is the greatest thing ever. This is music. It's the best thing we've ever heard. A lot of people that don't like Kendrick, they're like boring. And I can't find people who are given like a very neutral perspective or not emotionally charged. Like they either really like Kendrick or they really hate him. And that's gonna matter in how they kind of listen to this project, right?
I'm gonna listen to the project. What I'm saying is, and I didn't listen to it in depth. I just don't like in terms of like the hype. right? I feel like Kendrick still had the hype when Not Like Us. If he released the album after Super Bowl, I'd get it, right? But like just the way he dropped it, I don't know if I was too receptive to it. So I'm gonna give it another listen. There was some great tracks on it, but I don't think the tracks stuck like Not Like Us or any of the tracks that was on the beef. That's all I'm saying. And like why you dropping music if it's not gonna stick? So Not Like Us in the beef, I think Kendrick won hands down. But I don't know if this was a good move in terms of solidifying a victory when it comes to music. Because it just looked like Lil Wayne versus Kendrick. And if you lose to Lil Wayne, now it look like Drake could like make a comeback on some LeBron James shit. You feel me? And you don't want to be in that position. That's just my piece. I feel like I'm gonna give it another listen before I really give it a like a honest opinion. But it was a good piece. Like definitely something that you could listen to. But I don't know if it's his best piece of work and why you releasing it or your caliber if it's not.
Um, I don't know. I don't know. We will see.
Do you want to see how much
Do you want to see how much? Mute.
Okay. Mhm. Somebody said I don't go live on YouTube. We're live on YouTube. What are you talking about? We're live on YouTube right now.
He be live
We're
on
live on
YouTube.
YouTube right now.
He be live. He be live.
Mm. Oh, okay. So y'all said go check out Hitter J3 and his tweets. Let's see what this nigga got to say. It's not over yet. Get ready for curfew.
What the fuck am I? Yo, this is why I don't think it was the best time for him to release. Cause now it looked like a bunch of Drake people sitting back. Cause Drake, DJ Academics, a big Drake fan, so Drake, he's sitting back like Drake could make a comeback. Cause like, what did Kendrick really drop? I'm not hearing no noise from all Kendrick fans, and y'all not really supporting Kendrick the way we expected. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't see a lot of people talking about this release like I thought. I see a lot of dick munchers.
Otha,
Niggas
either
saying
the
it's
West
good, but I
Coast is
don't know if
dead or
people
y'all got a
supporting
better
it like I
story
thought.
now. What's so interesting about like that conversation? I feel like the West Coast takes it so offensive when people just state the obvious. No one said the West Coast is dead. People are just telling you the facts. They don't listen to y'all if they aren't on the West Coast. And
Nah, the West Coast dead. I know because the other day I was doing some class, right? And we was talking about in a circle. And I'm from New York, so people I'm in Cali first of all. So every time I'm from New York, people be like, "Why you came out here?" And I'm like, trying to leave New York, see what's out here. But they was getting into the music side of shit. And fast forward, they like, we don't know what sound we got in California. We just hear music. And I was like, well, I know what sound we got in New York. It may be annoying, that gra gra shit, but you feel me? Like at least I know what sound we got. California, y'all just it sound a nigga with a banjo can make a track. And I ain't saying that's wrong, but y'all don't really got no style, no sound. Like you feel me? Everybody mimicking each other. I ain't gonna lie. Like even yo, I know Kendrick. If you're from California, some of Kendrick track is exactly like some of the California music y'all releasing. The only reason Kendrick getting a lot of like publicity is because niggas out of California don't really be looking like you feel me? Like I'm not gonna lie to you. If I wasn't in California, I'd give two shits about some of the niggas out here rapping. California is so fucking big, y'all could give two shits about outside niggas listening to y'all. So it's like a slippery slope. Kendrick Lamar just know how to be on both sides of the spectrum, my nigga.
hey,
And
it
Snoop
just
Dogg
means
and a
that
couple
the West Coast is
California
a big
niggas.
place, great place. Y'all make good music, but it's regional. It's regional to a big ass place that could make it feel national. But there's an entire rest of the country that they don't tap in as much as you like. I feel like underground artists in Detroit, Chicago, New York, they get played in other regions more than the same level of underground in Cali. Like
Facts.
Cali's
Facts and no. Like facts. That's why niggas be so gang related in Cali. Cause if you in a gang, your shit getting played in the club. Like you feel me? Like I kid you not. If you're in a gang, most of them gang niggas are leaving whatever region they're playing at because they want more publicity. Like they want to be on the big time shit. So they come to Cali because they got that, I guess, gang affiliation. That's why Whack 100 is Whack 100, and some of these niggas is always tied into some Rolling 60 Crip, some GS9, whatever the fuck it is. The niggas is gang related coming to California at some point. If you're not in a gang, then it's like no one really gonna listen to you unless you Tyler the Creator, for example. And I ain't cutting ass on Tyler the Creator. I'm just saying that's just a different audience. You feel me? That's more like goth, skateboarders. I ain't listening to Tyler the Creator just cause you tell me it. But if you tell me about some up and coming East Coast artist, I might know him just because he might be someone on the corner, someone that we knew growing up, a brother, something might happen. That's the difference between California sometimes and like other regional music. You could get played and know and recognize it from out of the state. You feel me? I don't know. Maybe it's
the
me.
underground scene seemed to stop in Cali. You get what I'm saying? This is why a lot of people are saying, "Who are these guys who got featured?" Because they never heard them before, unless they're probably already tapped in with the West Coast. But oh three,
And
you know what
that's
I'm
the
saying? We
beef
got
with the East Coast and West Coast too, because even PNB Rock, the niggas be politicking like they gonna do something, right? And I ain't talking like I'm a part of niggas. I'm just saying, in California, that is a big thing. Like if you come here, you gotta check in. I don't know with who, but if you famous, you checking in with a nigga. You feel me? So PNB Rock thought it was cool to make fun of them because niggas don't really. Yo, if you know who PNB Rock is, he really hood famous more than he's actually a celebrity. You feel me? So like PNB Rock cutting ass on some of these California people, and they've been rapping for years. Is like it was hitting their pride. You feel me? Because they not PNB. They
that.
never
Who else
gonna be
is this?
PNB.
Okay. Um, Hitter J3 says they salty or they just quiet now. Yo, it's so interesting that
He the only one talking.
and I'm not gonna blame this on Kendrick, but I'll just say his supporters are these mouthpieces that are talking for him. They need people to react to it. It's like they need people to hate on it that they could have some type of energy. If people just say, okay, all right, I listened to it once, it's cool, let's move on. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. I want to talk about this, but is there anything interesting that I could talk about it?
Sure. Yo, that African nigga made it to Twitter, dog. Like he out here revealing everyone wife in the politician and community in Africa, and he is killing it on the social media side.
I'm like trying to find shit to talk about this shit, but it's like I know it's gonna do some numbers. Give me an angle to talk about it with. Okay, let's talk about this part. This Lil Wayne Super Bowl halftime like dig, right? Um, so Kendrick raps, I used to bump the Carter 3, held my Rolly chain proud, irony. I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down. Got the Super Bowl and Nas the only one that congratulate me. All these niggas agitated. I'm just glad it's on their faces. I think this is a dig. I know a lot of people are arguing if this is a dig or not.
I forgot. Yo, this is gonna sound crazy. How tall Kendrick? He like 5'5"? This might be low man syndrome. I ain't saying it like to be funny or some shit, but you know Napoleon Hill. Like if you know history, Napoleon, he was like 5'5", but he was a French emperor that was with the shits. Nigga was the quickest emperor out there, my nigga. He was out here conquering every land in a matter of seconds. It's giving low man syndrome. That's all I brought. That's all I was saying. Like you feel me? Like he trying to gun for a lot of people.
I
I'm gonna look up
I
his
think
height. It
this is a line
definitely.
that makes it
I think he
feel
five
like
five.
he's almost saying, I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down, basically saying, I got this Super Bowl performance based on my hard work, and that's the reason why he's having this letdown moment of not being picked to perform in his own city. So that's why he's saying the irony is that I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down.
Nah, I think that Lil Wayne is, and here's the thing, right? I'm gonna say this about Lil Wayne before it get misconstrued. Lil Wayne is a competitor. When it comes to music, obviously he not gonna sit here and say Kendrick Lamar is a better rapper than me. Like who the fuck is gonna sit here and say that, bro? Like you wait, you spend your time, your hard-earned time in the studio to make sure people recognize you, not to make sure you out here recognizing other niggas. You feel me? So Lil Wayne will never get on air and say, "Hey, look, I'm proud of Kendrick Lamar for where he's at right now." Because in the media's eye, that's like him saying you're better than me. Lil Wayne will never come out and say that. He rather go to war with Kendrick so you can earn that respect. That's the type of nigga Lil Wayne is. If you know Lil Wayne, you know. So I don't know what angle Kendrick is trying to get at. That's all we focused on. The fact that Lil Wayne is damn near 40, about to get into another battle is bonkers, bro. I hope he win too, just to show y'all niggas.
That's how I interpret it. You get what I'm saying? Am I interpreting that right, or y'all think that I'm looking too much into it? Now, we know he's playing off of the let Nas down thing, but we didn't. I've never heard Lil Wayne basically express any sentiments like, "Yo, Kendrick." Like, has he ever talked about Kendrick like that?
No, he
Yeah, he's
has
never like shit
never.
on him, but come on. Rizzo says Wayne wasn't mad at you, but you about to hear the lighter start. Okay, somebody said I
Wait
can
a
hear the
that.
lighter
Wait a
flicker. Somebody said Wayne
Hold
should have
on.
showed love and congratulated Kendrick. That would have been the OG mature thing to do. Instead, he made a video crying. The YNs wasn't around for drought era Wayne. He was hip hop's Michael Jackson.
Now I ain't gonna sit, yo. I ain't gonna sit here and compare him to Mike. Mike was a beast in his own, but it was a point in time where not a goddamn rapper was gonna pick up a pen and paper and rap. It was bonkers, bro. For y'all young niggas tuning in, Lil Wayne had a manager for how much music that wasn't being monitored, bro. That's how much smoke this nigga wanted. He was just, whoo, whoo. Y'all niggas don't know though. Y'all wasn't around for that era, bro. Y'all
Wayne
wasn't
was
around
hating
for
though,
real,
for
for real.
real. Wayne never said none. It was the fans. Yeah, Wayne. I mean, I'm not gonna knock Kendrick for saying what he said, but Wayne didn't do the most. Wayne didn't do the most. All right. Now, do I think Wayne's gonna feel offended by that?
First of all, Dolph. It's Dolph, nigga. I don't know what the fuck y'all thought it was. 2024 and y'all wasn't gonna hear young Dolph name. It's fucking Dolph. 6 years of probation. Man, long live Flipper. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't think so.
Long live
I don't think
Flipper,
so. There's nothing he
nigga.
can say. But what this tells me is that he's definitely not bringing out Wayne in New Orleans. Also, this tells me that
I'm a huge Young Dolph fan, by the way. I ain't in no gang affiliation. Huge Young Dolph fan. That shit broke my heart when he died. Long live Flipper.
the way that I believe that Kendrick is carrying this, I think it's up for all them niggas. I don't think Kendrick want to do the Metro Boomin shit, meaning Metro cool with 21 Savage but hate Drake. I think Kendrick on some shit like, nigga, fuck Drake and fuck you too. I think that's how he's carrying it.
If Kendrick carry her like that, he gonna get ostracized. Cause low key, we gonna get another Drake and Future tape. I'm just saying it from now before it come out. We gonna get another Drake and Thugger, Drake and Boomin. Like I feel like shit gonna get patched later down the line. Cause Future dead said it and he dead cleared it up. I don't know what beef y'all was talking about. I didn't know they was beefing. Future is just playing around with this shit. Kendrick is Kendrick, if you really beefing with niggas in a collaborative industry, that gotta be one of the biggest dumb shit you do, bro. Like you need niggas in music. I'm sorry, bro. Like if a whole fan base don't fuck with you because of your beef, then you lose money too. So like be smart. Don't be beefing with Lil Wayne. I ain't saying don't beef with Drake, but Lil Wayne, bro, that fan base crazy. You don't want to lose some of your Kendrick fans because they more Lil Wayne fans than you. I'm just telling you the truth, man.
Now, obviously, he didn't say that in a rhyme, but that's how. Because why even rap this? Especially even if he didn't mean to like disrespect Wayne, it's so ambiguous. It kind of feels like you're disrespecting Wayne. You and Wayne don't got no beef, and Wayne's a beloved legend. Why would you? Why would you even try to? But again, we probably do got to give him some credit. He's keeping it raw and unfiltered. He mentioned Snoop Dogg. He getting shit off with Snoop Dogg, and Snoop Dogg's a West Coast legend. He's getting that off his chest. So why wouldn't he get off whatever with Wayne?
Nah, I don't. The California beef is different. They beef weird out here, bro. Like you could be best friends with a nigga out here, and then like 2 years down the line, he will not look you in the face, bro. Just because the color of his skin or who they friends is. Like it's beef is different, in California. You could be friends with a nigga in your house and not fuck with him the minute that door opens, bro. I don't get it. Some California shit. That's why a lot of backdooring go on out here. All right. But niggas don't really understand why he came at Snoop Dogg too. Snoop Dogg just replied and just made it seem like it was like friendly beef. That's some weird shit, y'all. We don't friendly beef, nigga. If it's smoke, it's up. Like, nigga, if it's up, it's stuck. I'm from New York. Like, if you you want smoke, nigga, tell me because I'm gasoline type shit, nigga. I'm trying. You feel me? We don't do friendly, aha, bantering. You feel? I don't get it. That's just me.
I don't know. Let me see. Anything else? Okay. I'll get on Discord for like 1 second. I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to talk about this Kendrick album. Maybe it's because I just don't give a fuck, or I'm like, other than I could go back and just point out the Drake jabs, but it's just like, fuck, am I even?
There's no point. Like, it's
Yeah,
not.
y'all could join. I'm in Discord. Y'all can
It's
just please
not.
tell me what I'm missing.
It ain't even news
Because
to
other than
be
that, I'm moving on to
reported.
my next topic. Like, I'm just not gonna sit here and just like force myself to talk about Kendrick, which I don't think there's much more to talk about. It's a good album, cool. I'm trying to give it the opportunity though.
It's not news because there was no reason for Kendrick to drop. I feel like it'll become more news once the Kendrick fans, sort through all the files and music lyrics and start beefing with imaginary ops. You know that's how it go.
So when I say I definitely give a fuck, I mean, of course I want to give a fuck, bro. I cover music, like I want to give a fuck. But what I'm saying is that I'm running out of things to
The
say
nigga
about it.
ain't
I can't
add
give
comment saying
more.
at compromised.
Now, granted, well, I guess I could go to yeah, let me go to them genius shit. Trust me, like this is like a chore for me because I don't listen to this nigga like that. Kendrick Lamar whacked out murals. Let's go through the lyrics or something like that. Cool. All right, this first track is the intro track of the tape, and he kind of like sends a lot of jabs here, and you gotta appreciate it. Here we go.
Hey, my name is Jerry Norton.
I don't know. That's why I don't know. I feel like
Brazil.
cause
Translation from
I don't know
Spanish to
what to say
English.
about the
After the
album
presidency last
outside
year,
of
it starts
it
to
was
unfold.
and I
First
don't know
one,
why Kendrick
yesterday,
released it.
somebody whacked out my mural. Oh, yeah, he did have a mural on September 8th. Oh, yeah.
Yo, he don't
So
look like
this
Kawhi
is what's
Leonard in
kind of
that mural.
timestamping it. He probably, did he record the September 9th? That's fire.
That's
Okay. Yeah,
hilarious.
they had vandalized his
Yo, he
mural.
look like Kawhi
And it
Leonard.
says, by the way, this was a vandalization here.
I
See?
can't unsee that
It usually
shit.
looks like this. They did this to it. Okay?
Oh,
Good.
that's wild.
So he says, yesterday somebody whacked out my mural. That energy will make you niggas move to Europe. But that's regular for me. Yeah, that's for sure. The love and hate is definite without a cure. All this talk is bitch made. That's on my lord. I'll kill them all before I let them kill my joy. I done been through it all. What you endure, it used to be it used to be fuck that nigga, but now it's plural. Fuck everybody. That's on my body. My blick first, then God got me. I watch him pander. What the fuck? Yeah. I watch him pander with the backhanded compliments, put they head on a Cuban link as a monument. I pay homage and I always mind my business. I never lost who I am for a rap image. It's motivation if you wonder how I did it. Yeah. Nigga going up your rank. Uh no, you a god even when they say you ain't. Yeah, nigga. Keep your feelings out the way. Never let no one put no smut on your name. Yeah, nigga, keep your head down and work like I do, but understand everybody ain't gonna like you. Yeah, nigga, if they say it's love, you've been lied to. A couple rules of engagement, I guess.
And another thing, I ain't gonna harp on it too much. Another reason why this album don't make sense, it's like, what else do you got on Drake, bro? Like, just come out with it at this point. You're doing too much, like, in between the line rapping. Like, nigga, it's 2024, bro. Like, all that lyric shit in the past, Kendrick, stop that, please. Like, you gonna lose a lot of niggas just because they can't comprehend what the fuck you put into a pen and paper, bro. Like, if you gonna expose Drake, just use some simple "he is this because I found out" type of lyrics or rhythm, bro. Because I'm getting tired of reading in between the lines, bro. And it is about who thinks you won the battle at the end of the day, nigga. And I'm coming from a person trying to judge. Keep it simple.
Gonna be a sweet love. Fuck apologies. I want to see y'all geeked up. Don't acknowledge me. Then maybe we could say it's fair. Take it to the internet, and I'm gonna take it there. Miss my uncle Lil Wayne. He said he would kill me if. Oh my God, they just give me an ad with food. Look at them. Um, Miss my uncle Lil Wayne. He said that he would kill me if I didn't make it. No, I'm possessed by a spirit that they can't take it. Used to bump the Carter 3, held my rolly chain proud. Irony, I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down. Whatever though, call me crazy, everybody questionable. Turned me into an Eskimo, I drew a line in decimals. Snoop posted TaylorMade. I prayed that was an edible. I couldn't believe it. It was only right for me to let it go. All these niggas agitated. I'm just glad they showing their faces. Quite frankly, plenty artists, but they outdated. Old ass flows trying to convince me that you they favorite. This not for lyricists. I swear it's not the sentiments. Fuck a double entendre. I want y'all to feel this shit. Old soul bitch, I probably built them pyramids, ducking strays when I rap battled in the Nickersons. Where you from? Not where I'm from. We all indigenous. Against all odds, I squabbled up
These
forgiveness.
little
Against
complex
all odds, I
bars
made
is
sure to be
not
angelic.
moving me,
I done
bro.
lost plenty friends, 16 to be specific. Put that on my kids' children. We gonna see that future first. They like dot big tripping. I just want what I deserve. What bridge they done burnt. All of them is over with. I'm doing what COVID did. They'll never get over it. Okay. And then this is verse 3.
Now the last
Niggas
part
from my
of his
city couldn't
verse was
entertain
fire.
old
I ain't
boy.
gonna cap.
That
Do
feels
with
like almost a
COVID.
diss to the game, right?
What he said?
Entertain old boy. That feels like almost a diss to the game, right? Or maybe that was like he's kind of reminiscent, or not reminiscent, but he's kind of speaking to the fact that Drake named a few West Coast dudes like The Game and YG, right? Anyway, or maybe he's just talking about Drake trying to get information from him, right? Yeah, remember when he says Drake was calling around trying to get information? So he says, niggas from my city couldn't entertain old boy, promising bank transactions, even Bitcoin. I never pieced it up. That shit don't sit well with me. Before I take a truce, I take him to hell with me. If that money got in the hands of a crash dummy, could jeopardize my I guess he is talking about Drake paying people to get information on him. So I guess he's like, yo, if that money got in the hands of a crash dummy, could jeopardize my family and burn the ones who love me. Niggas mad because I decided not to pretend. Y'all stay politically correct. I'm going to do what I did. Ain't no sympathy here. This shit's hilarious. A lot of shit's opinions, but no power to carry it. 2025, they still moving on some scary shit. Tell them quit their job and pay the real niggas they severance. Don't insult my intelligence. I'm just not for the television. Teleport to Bullets Road and dig up all my relatives. Okay, nigga, let's settle it. These niggas been fake loyal. Since y'all pandering to choose a side, let me do it for you. Okay, fuck.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Is he gonna cover this shit? Yeah, he really is. All right, I'll stick around. Fuck
Pathetic to
it.
the other side.
Cause
Y'all bitch
I ain't
nigga
really think
love
Kendrick
bitch
had that
niggas.
much
They exist within the
poetry
style,
in
exterminating
this
talent.
album.
They
I'm
crap
thinking he
within
gonna
the
gun.
crowd. The truth about to get loud. No juice inside my cup. I sober up and knock them all off. Don't let no white comedian talk about no black woman. That's law.
I
Yeah, I
think
think that's
this
okay.
album is gonna
I
make
hit
Drake
Andrew Schultz
words
about that.
stick out.
I hit Andrew.
Cause Drake said some shit in his last track that's not sticking out in the beef, but sticking out now. Like Kendrick, you be using the black community in your raps a lot. It ain't nothing wrong with it, cause you black, you got your black card. You feel me? Part of the reason why my head down saying it, but like, can you stop monetizing off of the stuff that's going on in the shit? Like, if you not gonna step up and be the leader we need, like, kind of like shut up. This shit not cool to be around or to talk about or to even glorify. Like, you feel me? So I don't know. It's always with this nigga. Like, you not, at least Meek Mill is a politician now. You feel me? At least he trying to get some prison reform movement. I don't know what real things you're trying to do, but bring it to the media. That's all I'm saying. Or stop bringing it to your music, please. Because we trying to figure out where the leaders are. We have a couple bad decisions from a couple minorities and black people, and you just rapping about it casually, making money off of it. Don't sit well with no one. You owe $60 million in this Kamala campaign, and your ass is rapping about it.
Andrew Schultz about that. Um, and I think his reaction was, he's like, "Yo, is this guy too woke to understand a joke?" And I said this, and y'all tell me if my explanation to Andrew Schultz was accurate. I said, Andrew, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, I could play. You want me to play the joke? Remember, Andrew Schultz is a comedian, brilliant comedian. He does a podcast called Flagrant 2. I've been on like 3 or 4 times. Even when I go on there, I try to get thick skin or try to come with some jokes because you know they're gonna have. It's a joke. They joke about everything. They joke about me with Saucy Santana. They joke about everything. You know what I'm saying? This was a joke.
What is the black girlfriend effect? This
Oh,
is
you not know about
Glow
this?
up the other culture.
Yeah, so you'll see a guy who's had a black girlfriend. All of a sudden, he's got buzz cut, like
Yeah,
clean shape up.
Nah,
His
I
tattoos,
like that.
yeah,
Nah, I
glows
like
up,
that,
bro.
actually.
Yeah, I
I
like
like
that.
Glows
I
the
like
fuck up.
that.
They shave their hair because they start losing it. Because they're so stressed being around this black girl complaining about shit all the fucking time. That's why they gotta shave their
Nah,
hair.
bro. White guys with black girlfriends,
They grow a
step,
beard
they step their
because
dick
there's
up.
more cushion when they get slapped the fuck out of.
That's hilarious.
I think the black girlfriend effect. It might be a protective instinct, bro.
You think?
Protective.
Do you guys have you ever had black girlfriends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever had white girls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. What's your favorite?
Nah, that's not racist. I already seen what. Honestly, it ain't racist because he asked them the question and they laughed first. And you know, there is I keep forgetting Dr. Umar. There is I don't like that interracial relationship. I'll say it now too. Like that white stuff, keep it over there. Cause then you bring them black people back in the community, and you got a black person trying to convince us not to love our women the way we need to. You feel me? If you like your preference, like your preference. You feel me? But a lot of black men be trying to preach white women when it comes like in sports. When I was in the locker room, there's a lot of black people who was dating white women because they just consoled them better whenever they needed to. And I like, that's cool if that's your taste, but don't be out here pitching that. I love my black ladies. I love my African Americans, my other races. You feel me? That interracial shit, like just the white. That's with me. I'm with Dr. Umar. Just the white. That is like not a good look for us. I don't got no issue. It's just not a good look all the time. If you can't handle it, don't be around it. Don't be out here trying to preach that to our community. That's what I'm saying. You don't need that. Date who you want. Be who you want. Just don't be out here trying to preach that. Like I don't give a fuck about any other agenda. That one, shit. Yeah,
We love
facts.
them all.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
We love them all.
Yeah.
That means white.
Yo, who
Nah.
gets
That means what?
Okay, so that was the clip.
Oh no.
I don't know. I thought this was random. Like, for all the things that Kendrick could talk about, for Kendrick to randomly just say, "Don't let no white comedian talk about black women," that's law.
Nah, I feel him. Kendrick needed to address that because it's like black woman is the most oppressed. Like when it comes to the hierarchy in America, you can look it up. It's in history books. You can fight me on it. It's whatever. So like as African American men, we got to do a better job protecting our women. That's really it. That's really it. So when it comes to making sure about it, when it comes to my phone, my TV just ran. My roommates be out there just connecting to my shits all the time. Fuck it. But when it comes to just the overall topic of black women, don't be letting no white man, don't be letting no white man do that. We gotta do a better job protecting them.
What I instantly thought, and I said this to Andrew because he didn't understand. He was just like, how did I even get on this guy's radar? And don't this guy like understand jokes? And I said, I think Kendrick's a guy who knows his audience, and his audience thrives on having a mutual enemy. Like, the best way to unite a group of people is not to just have them put aside all their beefs or squash everything. The best way is to create a bigger enemy. You get what I'm saying? So, like, you'll have all these, you create a bigger enemy outside of the enemies you have. And sometimes people will let bygones be bygones with their enemies. So, what am I saying? I'm saying that even when Kendrick is uniting people, people have said he united the West Coast. He united a bunch of people that didn't get along, but really created another enemy that was supposedly a bigger enemy, right? Like, hey, I know we got our differences, blah blah, but we're the culture. We're gonna unite on stage, show them a
See, that's the shit I'm talking about. Like, why I always gotta come back to the culture? Keep your beef beef related. Like stop that yo. That is the problem with some of these celebrities that's black. Whenever y'all need us, y'all use the black culture, the history we got, the richness we got to cover y'all ass. But when y'all making money, yeah, fuck the culture. It's about making sure that we tighten up and get more money, right?
cohesive look of the culture, and we're not like that. We're not like them. They're not like us. You get what I'm saying? And whether that's Drake or whoever that stood for, that was creating a bigger enemy. That was creating, hey, I know we got our petty differences, but this is the bigger. And I think he's always done that too. Like if we think about, like, we gonna be all right, and songs like that that was knocking during, I almost want to say, an oppressive period, because people were marching this and third. It was the era of George Floyd. Obviously Mike Brown, all those things that was happening. It felt like his music united people to go against what seemed at the time to be the bigger threat, which was police brutality, and almost like the man who, like, literally and figuratively, all pun intended, had his foot on your neck. And his music has championed that. Like, it kind of united people, but it united people and created a bigger enemy. The thing about Kendrick dropping now is that we're not in a time where racially we're like, we have unrest or we're whatever. Like, there's always police killings and shit like that, but that's not the temperature right now. Also, for someone who is so for the culture, this and third, and so blah, 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 blah.
Ever wonder how constitutional
Everything I said earlier is what he's saying now, y'all.
In politics. You get what I'm saying? Like, we didn't hear him speak at all about politics, right? Which I personally just think Kendrick is really calculated, right? So it's like, I'm culture, but I'll sit on a rap song and say culture, culture, culture. But when it comes to voting time, where maybe my voice and I could
Thank
lead,
you.
because
Thank
now
you.
people are looking at me as someone who's
Thank you. Like, yo, Kendrick, where the fuck you was at when it came time to vote? I ain't hear you say one thing. Like, yo, all my niggas, make sure y'all vote for Kamala. Like, where you was at, bro? Black people, you feel me? We gonna be all right. Black people have to come together, and you ain't say shit. You the one that was supposed to be the movie trailer for Black Panther and all of that, and you had nothing to say to stop Mr. Orange Pill from getting in office. I don't got no problem with that. I'm just saying you look sus. Now you gonna sit here and say don't let no white comedian come in and talk about no black. Yo, shut up. Straight up, bruh. Like I feel like giving you to shut up and make music. The same treatment LeBron got. Like you should have said something with your influence. Don't let no yo, bruh. Whatever, son. Cause
trying to preserve the
you
culture.
should have left that off
Maybe
the
I could
track.
lead by, being a leader in that point. Maybe use my voice to help people figure out that political atmosphere. I'm quiet. I'm silent. Right? I mean, even Taylor Swift, she said one thing, then disappeared. We never seen her since. Right? So, if you ask me, Kendrick missed that time period, but the time period we're in now is just not that where you could just put races against each other, or even us black people feel like, yo, it's so tense that we just need one thing to happen to start this like racial war or like cultural like revolution or whatever. And here's why I say that. That's been a staple in his music for so long that when I saw this line, I felt like, it's like watching a movie where the main character, the protagonist, is always the underdog. Those movies are the best. At the end of the movie, whether it's Rocky or any of these movies, right? Say they're getting cheated their whole life, the man is keeping them down. This is the common theme of a lot of things. But the ending of the movie is usually that person overcoming that hurdle or whoever was oppressing them, whoever that was making them the underdog. All of those movies end there. They don't continue, right? So when Rocky defeats whoever, movie over, leave. Here's the thing. Kendrick, I believe, and this is a personal theory of mine, he basked in this opportunity or basked in the, yo, I'm the real cultural guy, even though y'all like the fluff shit, which is that. And he kind of like positioned himself as the underdog and the guy that is the good guy, but the underdog, like most movies we watch. Except once the battle with Drake happened, you're no longer the underdog. And I think that's a really interesting and odd position for Kendrick to be in. Because when you can't, you can't still, like, if he comes out with this, oh yeah, you know what I mean, they're all against us, it's like, wait, how are they against you, Kendrick? You're nominated for every award. You're pretty much going to sell the most. They say you beat Drake. Like, how are you the underdog anymore? It seems like you're the favorite. And what happens is that we are in a culture, and not even just culture, like, people like to, it's like LeBron. After a while, you want to see that nigga lose. You want to see him miss those clutch shots. You wanted to see Floyd lose. And I think Kendrick is in the non-underdog era now, and we're watching him even while trying to, like, lead. Because, again, a lot of, and I feel like I'm butchering this point, but I hope you guys are following. Like, a lot of people who talk about, like, say, social issues, right? Say the Mike Songs of the world. Is Mike Songs still alive? I thought nigga, like, literally is the most I've never heard about this nigga. So I'm hoping he didn't die. I don't have beef with him like that, but I haven't heard nothing about this guy for a while. But, like, the Mike Songs of the world, they live on saying what should be different. Like, they get their clout from being the underdogs. Yo, niggas like action being the place he's in. Yo, this is why this is wrong with the world. This is wrong. They're good at pointing shit out. they're never good at changing nothing, and they never plan to, because they usually have the excuse when people say, well, why don't you change it? Well, I don't got no power, so all I could do is complain. That's what I was saying about the Kendrick effect. Because everything Kendrick is complaining about with music, even in Watch the Party Die, he has the ultimate chance now to lead by example and to change. We don't want to hear you complain that the culture is fucked up when we believe you're now leading the culture, right? You could make this change, right? So lastly, I believe that because we're not in a time that Kendrick could kind of hide behind that veil, what we're watching with him is that he's like picking these random like things, because I just thought this was like random and like low level hanging. Don't let a white comedian talk about black women. I personally believe if this was a time of racially charged events happening where racial tension was up, that would be the context. But that's not happening at the time. And I don't think he wants to touch politics. So he ain't going to touch that. So we're
If you're not talking about politics, then like respectfully, don't keep making it seem like it. You make it seem like you some Malcolm X type nigga, bro. Like the next coming for us, my nigga. Like you about to take us to Africa. That's what I get from you as an artist, Kendrick. Like you really like outside of what you do entertainment wise for black people, you really stand for something. But right now, it just look like you really not.
watching a guy who's the leader still trying to run around or give off a message like he's an underdog, but then he has to pick what fight to pick or for people to rock with, and there is no fight that everybody's going to unify around right now. So you get like some random line like this. That's what I took away from it, and I might be reading too much into it, but I'll stand firm on the idea that I do think Kendrick is, and but this is not a critique nor a big up. It's just like an analyzation. I think Kendrick is someone who is best effective when he's the underdog, right? And I do believe this year it is very obvious he's no longer the underdog. So when he's complaining or when he's pointing out this is wrong with blah, 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 it then becomes up on him to lead by example or be the example of the change that he wants. And I think what appeals to his audience isn't that as much as it is complaining. Because the people who are his fans, Shea Butter Twitter, like there's a lot of Shea Butter Twitter who just love Kendrick. They sit on Twitter all day and complain. No action, all complaining. You ever see, like, I'll go viral, and you know what? You know those same people say, who gave this motherfucker a platform? Why y'all keep platforming him? No, bitch, I worked 15 years for this. Will you? What I'm saying is that the talk a lot, do nothing crowd. That's Kendrick's base. Talk a lot, do nothing. Right? And watching him kind of navigate through that, I think that's interesting because I personally do believe that Kendrick is no longer the underdog. He's the favorite. For going forward, he is the favorite.
Yeah. And I feel like not only is he the favorite, he really got to maneuver smart if you want to stay in the position that he in. Like low key. K-Dot drop. Let's see what he had to say about this one. Just like low key.
Good. Yeah, y'all could do a poll. I would love to see y'all do a poll. Could y'all run a poll to let me know what y'all think? Kind of want to get on Discord for a second to see what y'all are feeling about it. I can't sit here and in good conscience tell you this is whack. For me to say that would be me lying. And at the end of the day, I love music, even if I have my favorites on one side. And I don't think it's whack. I don't think it's whack. Okay? It kept me interested. He threw a few.
I feel like he gonna play it. Yeah, so for those who was tuned in, appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna be going live more. And I'll make sure I leave like a little number so y'all could call in and ask y'all little dumbass questions. But anyways, I'm about to go do my little daily festivities. Appreciate y'all.